Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is the 2020 reading for the star sign of Pisces. All right, beautiful Pisces. We're just going to have a look at your abundance, then the healing energies and affirmation, and then we'll get into the month-by-month breakdown. Advice for Pisces, please. Thank you. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power and responsibility to block them out. You know exactly what you want to achieve in this world this year. It's time to block out distractions of all kinds. Any sort of things that will take you away from what you really want to be doing, okay? It's time to work on that wonderful thing that you're bringing in because the universe needs you to do so, okay? Anyone or anything that's blocking your attention, it's now time to make sure that you are paying most attention to yourself and the things you want to bring into your life. Okay, and the healing energies, home help. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels and others in matters regarding my family and home. Call on your higher energies, your spirits, the universe, whoever it is. You may need to get somebody in to help with the cleaning and other things to make sure you get on with this life purpose of yours. If you're having troubles in your relationship or home life, it's time to now call in your higher energies to protect your family and let the family move into a high vibration this year. And also alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. This thing that you might be starting off is actually starting to think about some sort of healing modality where you want to bring it to the world, and or relationships, friendships, family members, other people in your life may need healing as well. So now's the time to put that energy out there and see what really gets your interest. Look into it, get information, study, time to really get the healing in your life. Okay, and we're just going to have a look at the affirmation for you, Pisces. Thank you. Lots. I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and a price I can afford. If we're grateful for the home we have, the universe will start to see that you are grateful and want to bring you even better things. If you are not overly happy where you are, envision the best house, the best place for you to be. Envision yourself there. If it's got if you've got a veranda or standing in the kitchen, you're standing in the kitchen of your dream home or sitting on the lounge. Now's the time to really envision it, because if you manifest it in your mind, you can manifest it in the world. It's time to trust your inner wisdom. As you go about your daily affairs, listen to your guidance. Your intuition is always on your side. Trust it to be there at all times. You are safe. Your happiness is an inside job. You choose the thoughts that make you feel happy and loved. You bring joy into your own heart. And I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. It's time to breathe in the fullness and richness of life, to observe with joy as life abundantly supports you and supplies you with even more good than you can imagine. So choose those thoughts with care. What's the best case scenario? What's the best place you'd like to live? What's the house look like? Listen to your own guidance and intuition each day. It's time to block out distractions. It's time to bring healing to a family, to get help where you need it. to call on alternative medicine in some way to bring healing to yourself or others. It's time to breathe in the richness and fullness of life, to realise that life abundantly supports you and supplies you with more good than you can imagine. Okay, we'll get into the month-by-month breakdown. Advice for Pisces, please. Okay. January. Ace of Swords. You have great thinking at the moment. You've come up with a fabulous idea, one that you're actually really passionate about. It's time to move on that idea. It's time to get that drive and inspiration behind you. It's time to move ahead into a brand new year. February. It's time to realise that you can manifest incredible bounty into your life to bring in huge stability. It's time to nurture your finances, do not overspend. It's time to care for the things in your life that need support. It's time to care for your body, your worldly possessions. It's time to put small amounts of funds away for a rainy day, or to start to envision saving up for that home you've always wanted. March. It's time to leave the troubles of the past in the past. Do not focus on things that you feel may not have gone right. Look after your mind and your body. Water's going to be your great healer. You are going to go within and realise if you fill your own cup, you are filling the cup of others. It's time to really focus on building those pentacles up. Make sure you get out in nature. Take time for yourself. Take time to honour the inward garden of your life, your soul, your mind, your body. April. It's time to step back from the petty squabbles. Don't get drawn into arguments that may not be yours. It's time to realise and take off the mask in your relationships, to watch how others can get themselves in a lot of trouble here. It could be fun to engage with others at this time though. Just be careful that things might get a little bit out of hand. If they do, take a step back and watch from a distance. You cannot change how other people act or what they do. All we can do is learn from these situations. Make sure you play and enjoy yourself, but do not overindulge at this time. May. It's time to realise the bounty and beauty and the knowledge that you've gained. It's really important to give wisdom and guidance to younger people to be the example they need in their life. And or if you're a younger person, call on someone that you have respect for that will be able to show you the way. You'll realise the cycles of life at this time. You are building up your finances, putting away small amounts to make sure you're caring for your future as well. You are starting to relate better to others and others to you. You are balancing out the masculine and feminine sides of yourself, the intuition and also the outward movement in your world, and realising that you can be the master of your existence. June. Huge transformation is upon you now. You're taking off the mask and realising exactly who you are, who others are, and how you portray yourself in this life. You are starting to see a complete change in everything around you. You are starting to see right down to your own bones. You're starting to realise you are the alchemist and can actually start to bring finances in, but it's taking huge transformation and huge change to do so. You are acknowledging this and realising the cycles of life. There may also be someone around you here that passes on at this time. But you will be strong and realize that it's time to shed your skin and move into a brand new world. Okay, the first half, you're going to get huge inspiration. An idea will come to you that you will feel like you need to act upon. It's time to do so. You'll realise that you need to look after yourself, your body, your mind, and honour the people in your life that need support. You will start to realise that putting away small amounts of funds here will be able to lead you into a place of stability. Go outside, enjoy nature, realise that nature is incredibly bountiful, and it's time to realise that you are too. Leave behind the problems and issues of the past. Go within if you need to at this time. Learn about the lunar cycles as well, but water and earth are going to be your great healers at this time as well. Do not pour out your emotions to others. Make sure you're filling your cup first, looking after yourself first and foremost. Step back from any petty squabbles or issues that might be going around you here. Step away as you might get involved in a way that you are not happy with. It looks like you're going to be able to achieve this because you're going to achieve mastery in some way, mastery over your finances and bounty in your world. And if you haven't achieved this by this stage, you're certainly looking for guidance to do so. It looks like you'll be going to the right person to actually support you in learning about how to age gracefully, to be able to build up your finances, to know that everything has a cycle in its day. You will completely understand this and completely transform your world, taking off the mask that you show to others, to be the alchemist in your life. This could happen around the full moon as well. But you're going to shed your skin and realise that this is a brand new life, a brand new day, and it's time to start moving into this new future. Okay, second half of the year. Huge blessings are coming your way in July. You are starting to realise by filling your own cup first, feeling your emotions, healing your heart, healing your body, that you will be able to start to manifest incredible things in your life. A water sign like yourself or another is pivotal. So you're actually starting to focus on yourself very much, but there's also another water sign here that may be of significance. You're realising the cycles of life and how your emotions can be as deep as the ocean itself. August. You might get stuck in your head about your finances at this time. Be aware that if you think negatively about your finances, that this could end up leading you to a point where you don't feel like you can move ahead. You'll feel passionate and you'll feel driven, but you may also feel stuck. You may feel stuck by other people, or you might be feeling stuck by yourself here. But the universe and the earth has your back here, willing to protect you from any issues that come your way. It's now time to slowly move ahead, to move in any direction, to realise that whatever you think, you manifest. So if the world around you seems to be crumbling, check in with yourself and see how you're thinking and feeling at this time. You will realise this and you'll get huge inspiration. You're realising that moving out of these negative thought patterns here is the way you're going to be able to manifest in your world. You're going to shed your skin. You are going to realise that balance in all things is what's needed. Balance of your emotions, of your inspiration, your thoughts and your finances. And you will start to manifest what you really do want in this world. Be really careful that what you're manifesting is what you do want though, because you're going to be very powerful this month, and so you need to have mastered your thoughts from the month before to be able to manifest the good in your life. So choose the good. What is it you really want? And start to manifest that. October. You will start to realise with this amazing energy and manifestation abilities that you have, that you are a lot freer and easier than you have been in a very long time. Intuition will be by your side. You'll feel inspired, young and carefree. You might hear three things about others. You might get 3 bouts of inspiration at this time. If you find the inspiration is of a higher level, heed it. It's time to listen to your inner voice. November. You will start to realise you are incredibly powerful and start to see things from a very different perspective. People will start to honour and realise just how far you've come. That inspiration you gleaned from the month before is going to rise you to new heights that you haven't experienced before. Be careful that it doesn't go to your head though. Make sure that you're keeping grounded at this time. You are balancing out your money and your inspiration, your worldly goods, your body, your mind and your spirit, and if not, you need to do so in this month. You may start to isolate yourself. You may start to keep a lid on your emotions, realising that pouring out your emotions is not the way to move forward. You will still have incredible strength when it comes to insight of all forms. You are incredibly in tune with your intuition. You have seen and done a lot, but you have transformed into an incredibly new person, a person you wouldn't have recognised only in December of 1999, maybe that's a significant year. But what I meant to say is 2019. You are incredibly transformed and you are beautiful and bountiful just exactly the way you are. You've achieved huge heights. You've been able to overcome mental, emotional issues. You've overcome conflict. You have learnt a lot. You've transformed your life and you've become the master manifester in your life. You are incredible just the way you are. It's time to choose the thoughts that make you feel happy and loved. It's time to breathe in the fullness and richness in life and observe with joy as life abundantly supports you. You can see yourself living in the environment and the life that you want. It's now time to walk into that power. Make sure you block out distractions to get higher wisdom. This higher wisdom will come through intuition, signs and synchronicities. It's really important as you go about your daily affairs to listen to your own guidance. Your intuition is always on your side. So I really hope that helped. So if you'd like to comment, like and subscribe, and I'd just like to say thank you so much, Pisces. I love you all and bye for now.